Hello, everyone. There are refrigerators still running today that were built when the nuclear family was a dream. When kitchens were avocado green or cream white. When fridges had dedicated butter compartments, vegetable crispers that actually worked, and porcelain lined interiors that you could clean with soap and water. Some of those fridges are 60, 70, even 80 years old. They hum quietly in basements, garages, and rural kitchens. Unfashionable, inefficient, but alive. Now compare that to a modern fridge. Stainless steel, glass front, touch screen. It tells you your milk is about to expire, reminds you to buy eggs, connects to the internet. And if a control board fails after 8 years, the fridge is dead. This is the story of how we didn't just lose durability, we replaced it with consumerism. In the mid 20th century, appliances were designed with a simple assumption. This thing will be around for decades. Take old refrigerators from companies like General Electric, Frigidaire, Frigidaire, and Westinghouse. They had thick steel cabinets, simple compressors, mechanical thermostats, and minimal electronics, sometimes even none. No screens, no software updates, no planned upgrades. Many of those units still run today because there's very little to fail. When something does go wrong, a relay, a seal, a motor, all repairable, all understandable. They weren't efficient by modern standards, but they were honest machines. These appliances weren't miracles. They lasted because materials were over-specified, safety margins were large, and engineers weren't punished for making something too durable. Back then, a product that failed early was a public embarrassment. Brand loyalty was earned over generations, not subscription cycles. A fridge didn't need to justify its existence every quarter. It just needed to work. Now fast forward to today. A modern refrigerator uses thinner metal, relies on multiple circuit boards, has sensors everywhere, and often integrates with Wi-Fi and cloud services. The cooling system itself might still be fine, but that's not what kills it. What fails is a control board exposed to heat and moisture, a touchscreen panel with proprietary software, a sensor that cost $20 to make and cost $300 to replace. And when that happens, repair becomes uneconomical. Not impossible, not unsafe, not profitable. Here's the philosophical shift. Old fridges exist to preserve food. Modern fridges exist to notify, suggest, remind, and upsell. Your fridge doesn't just keep milk cold. It nudges you. Your milk is about to expire soon. You gotta buy more eggs. Order your groceries. It's no longer a passive tool. It's an active participant in consumption. And this isn't about convenience. It's about behavior shaping. Let's talk numbers. Not exact figures, but reality. Adjusted for inflation, many modern appliances cost as much or more than mid-century equivalents. Yet average lifespans has dropped from 20 to 30 years to 7 to 12 years. That's not progress. That's a worse deal. Dressed up as innovation. You don't own a long-term tool anymore. You just rent a temporary object with no exit plan. If modern products were repairable, this system would collapse. So companies sell entire modules instead of components, lock down software, restrict parts access, and lobby against the right to repair. Because a fridge that lasts 40 years doesn't generate repeat sales, it doesn't drive constant GDP growth, and it doesn't fit a shareholder-first model. Durability isn't inefficient. It's unprofitable. Efficiency was the excuse. But if efficiency were the goal, we demand longevity standards, repairability mandates, and replaceable electronics. Instead, we got short lifespans, higher complexity, and faster replacement cycles. This wasn't about saving energy alone. It was about ensuring turnover. We didn't just lose appliances that last. We lost trust, ownership, and the expectation that something expensive should endure. A fridge that could have lasted a century was replaced with one that tracks your groceries, pushes consumption, and quietly dies when a board fails. That's not progress, that's a cultural shift from making things to last to making people buy again. And if we're honest about the core of it, it's not innovation, it's not convenience, it's not efficiency, it's greed, optimized and normalized. And with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.